All right, YouTube. Before we even get into this video, I want to show you something real quick. Check this out. What barbershop has margarita machines in them? We do here at Chopper's Barbershop. Y'all come check us out. Chopper's Barbershop. Hit us up on Instagram at Chopper's Barbershop. We even got a website, choppersbarbershop.com. Hit us up. What's up, YouTube? Today's video, we're gonna be reviewing the Wahl cordless seniors. Let's get it. All right, guys, so this is the clipper right here. This is the Wahl 5-star cordless senior. Now, they had stopped making these for a while. They had another, I guess the first generation of these, but they stopped making them for a while because they started coming out with the 1919s. The suppliers were telling me that it was the same thing, but obviously if you've used both clippers, you know, the regular seniors, or not the regular seniors, but the regular cordless seniors and the 1919s, you know they're slightly different. So they ain't the same clipper. To me, they're not. Maybe they're the same motor, but they just weren't the same. You know, they were obviously a different clipper. So I did like those, but that's not where we're going out here. We're here to talk about these bad boys right here. So as you can see, these clippers, they're a little different than the first generation. You know, they're actually a darker black, and they have the lever is a tannish goldish color, along with the switch. It's a tan color. It's not that black color that the old one was, but the body is black, and you know it's metal housing. So it's a nice clipper. It's not too heavy. I like it. I think when it goes in your hand, it just fits really well. You know, it's got these two grooves in the back, so it just fits like right here, and you just, you know, it's easy for you to flick the wrist, easy for you to cut the top. It's easy for you to hold, and that's a good plus about this clipper right here. You know, some clippers don't have these little grooves. I do like these a lot. You know, I think it helps a lot with just gripping the clipper in general. And a lot of clippers don't have that, so that is a major plus when it comes to these clippers. Another thing I like about these clippers is the blade. It's actually a fade blade. It's not the same blade that comes on the 1919s, and it's not the same one that comes on the regular Wahl seniors. It's the one that comes with the 5-star seniors. So basically, it's a flat blade, and I think it's better for fading. It gets shorter. You know, it cuts a little cleaner, in my opinion. So that's why I like this blade. And the good thing with these also is, if you had the 1919s and you have these now, or you have the older generation of these, you know you can zero gap these. They're really easy to zero gap. All you do is you untighten these two screws, close the lever, push the blade up, and retighten. Boom, zero gap, ready to go. I've said this once, and I'll say it again, and it will not be the last time you hear me say this. When you take these out of the box, make sure you charge them, and you fully charge them all the way before you turn them on. That's always what I recommend you doing with any clipper that's rechargeable, just because I think you get better battery life when you do that. So these actually aren't even my clippers. They're my boy Joe's clippers. But when he got them, I said, hey, put them to charge, and we're going to put them to work in a little bit. So we charged them. I don't even know how long it took to charge. I don't even want to lie to y'all. It may have took an hour. It may have took 2 hours. I don't know. We put them to charge, and we didn't even think about it. We started doing other stuff. So as far as charging time, I couldn't tell you, but I would assume that it's probably about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Just like the rest of the cordless clippers that I have, they all take about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to charge. So I'm assuming these will take the exact same amount of time, about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Runtime. When it comes to the actual runtime of these clippers, I will say I feel that they go a little longer than my Babyliss FX and then my cordless Masters. I cut about 5 or 6 heads with these earlier today, and you know, they lasted for the full, you know, like I said, 5 or 6 heads. I don't know exactly how many it was, but I want to say it was about 5 or 6. And I cut them, you know, I went over the top, did the sides, did the fade with them, everything. These were my main cutting clippers. Now I did use trimmers to, you know, line up and bald out and all that, but for cutting, this is what I used, and they lasted pretty long. I did really enjoy that. I think that's a good thing when it comes to making these cordless clippers. You want them to last. So if you really like these, you're still gonna need two of them. I think because obviously it's gonna die throughout the day, so you're gonna need to swap them out. But other than that, they last a good amount of time. One thing I will say that I did not like is I noticed when they were coming close to the end of the battery life. Not because they have a special light or something, but because you can feel the power leaving these. Like you just feel the life getting sucked out of these when you leave them on or when they've been cutting for too long. You know, towards that last haircut, I could just feel them dying down. I mean, yeah, they were still cutting, but they just didn't feel, you know, as powerful as they did when they first turned on. When you first turn these on, these things, they feel super powerful, and that's what I really liked about them. As far as how loud they are, I don't think they're really loud at all. Check them out. That's them on. So I don't think they're that loud. You know, they're like most cordless clippers. You know, they got a sound to them, but it's not annoyingly loud. So hopefully these clippers do not get loud through time. I feel like if you have these and these are your go-to clippers, you're gonna really like them and they're gonna last. They didn't come with. I think, you know what? I'm lying. I don't even want to lie to y'all and say they did or didn't come with guards. I looked over there because, like I said, my boy Joe bought them. But I don't know if they came with guards or not. I just used my no-name guards that I have, my gold ones and my clear ones. They fit on these, so I use those guards. I think Joe told me they came with the premium half clip and the 1.5. Don't quote me on that. If you know if they come with it or not, you could let me know down below in the comments. But I really don't know if they come with that or not. What else do I need to say about these? Going back to the power of these, when it came to cutting the hair, going over the top or the sides, you know, cutting bulk, they did really well. My 1919s, when I used to use them a lot, they did really well for debulking hair, and these do pretty good also. I actually think they're a little better when it comes to debulking because these have not gotten caught yet. They haven't snagged nobody. They haven't, you know, they haven't gotten clogged while I was cutting, so they cut real good. Granted, these are still new, so let's see how they work after they've been put to use for a couple weeks, couple months. Let's see if they still do the same thing. But as of right now, out of the box, fully charged up, they cut really well. The lever on them, y'all see they got the adjustable lever. So let's see the adjustable lever. It opens all the way up to a half, and it closes all the way. I feel like this lever opens up a little more than the Babyliss and the Masters. I may be wrong with that. I don't like measure the size of what it cuts. But as far as just opening it and closing it, it just feels that it opens up a little more. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure if it does or if it doesn't. But I just feel that it does. And, you know, that's a good thing because you eliminate steps. You know, you really don't need that 1/16 guard if it does open up more. And I feel I didn't really need it as much. Did I still use it? Yes, I did. But you don't absolutely need to use it if you know how to use these a little more fluently than I do. Now, when it comes to balding, they get pretty short, especially once they've been zero gap, but obviously you still need to use a trimmer and a shaver to get it down to the scalp. But these do a good job when it comes to taking out that bald line from the razor and the trimmer to the, you know, to the clipper open or whatever. They do a really good job of taking out that line. And I really like them. Now, when it comes to pricing on these, I think we got these for like $135, $125, somewhere around that ballpark. So they're not as expensive as the Masters or as expensive as the Babyliss FX. So if you had to pick one of these clippers, the Babyliss FX, the cordless Masters, or the Wahl Senior cordless, and your money was tight, I'd say these would be the ones for you to go for. Like I said, they're a little cheaper. I feel like they're going to last. I don't know 100% how long they are going to last, but I feel they're going to last a good amount of time. They're on the cheaper end, but they're still a good quality clipper. You can still get good use out of these, and these will make you a lot of money. So if you're looking to get a clipper and you're not with Babyliss, you just don't like the way they feel in your hand because they're a little too big. If you don't like the Masters because they're a little too slippery or too bulky, then these might be the ones for you. If you have the Magic Clips, if you're a big user of the Magic Clips, I feel that these will do you good. Like, you'll like the transition from those to these. These are a little heavier, but they're pretty much the same thing. You know, the blade is still the flat blade. It's not the staggered tooth blade, but it's still gonna do you good. So if you're looking for a new clipper and you don't mess with the Anders Masters, don't mess with the Babyliss FX, you might want to check these out. You can get these a little cheaper at your barber supply stores than the other ones. So like I said, if money is an issue, go ahead and knock off these. And you're gonna need two if these are your go-to clippers. So you get two for like $250. That is a steal right there, because like I said, when I bought my Masters, I paid almost $300 for them. So if you can get two of these for $250, I would go ahead and knock these out and get you an extra pair. They just good clippers, and I feel that they're gonna last. But yeah, that's pretty much my review on these. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If y'all like this video, if y'all learned anything from this video, do me a big favor, smash that like button. Make sure you share this video with your fellow friends and barbers and everybody. Just share it one time for your boy. Also, remember guys, once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I have a bunch of tools on my station. A lot of them have only been used like once or twice. I'm looking to buy more tools, so I'm going to be doing giveaways once I reach about 500 subscribers. So please make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your mom to subscribe. Tell your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. Tell everyone to subscribe to the channel, because once I get to 500, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of different tools when I hit different milestones. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe, share this video, comment, like below, do all that. I appreciate y'all, YouTube. Y'all have a good one. Until next time. Yeah.